Are we witnessing the downfall of restoration hardware? Let's discuss. If you've been following me for a while, you might have heard me discuss before why RH is not my favorite. It has nothing to do with the designs or the aesthetics, but mainly because it is really overpriced for what it is comparatively. And I made a video earlier this year discussing how tariffs were going to be hitting RH extremely hard because they import a much higher percentage of their furniture from places like China as compared to other brands at that price point who produce more domestically. And that is certainly true when you look at what's happened to RH's stock price over the course of this year. While other companies like Williams-Sonoma, which Williams-Sonoma owns West Elm, Pottery Barn, Rejuvenation, they obviously had some dips and some ups and downs because of tariffs, but generally landed where they started. And at the same time, over the last 5 years, the brand has been going on a spending spree, trying to position themselves as an ultra-luxury brand by buying all these ultra-luxury assets. The creator, Sammy Cohen, did a good deep dive on it, but one of these assets is the RH Guesthouse in New York. It has a beautiful restaurant on the first floor, and then it has hotel rooms and a penthouse at the top. The rooms start at $2,200 and the penthouse is $15,000 a night. However, it's also the CEO's personal penthouse, and sometimes it's available for rent. But there's not really any record of anyone ever actually staying there. And even their regular rooms at $2,200 a night, I have never once heard of anyone staying at RH Guesthouse, and I live in New York on the west side. And they don't even have images of the rooms, they just have floor plans, and you have to email them to try and book it. Strange. They've also purchased and created two RH jets, a Gulfstream G550 and Gulfstream G650ER. The planes are designed absolutely beautifully and are allegedly available for charter. However, there's really no evidence that anyone other than the CEO and his friends have ever used these airplanes, and conservatively, these two planes combined would cost somewhere around $130 million. They also purchased and designed the RH Yacht, which is a 130-foot Explorer yacht. Again, beautifully designed and allegedly available for charter. However, there's no real evidence of anyone other than the CEO and his friends ever using this vessel. It all seems like an extremely expensive exercise in brand building, and honestly, trying to position themselves as an ultra-luxury brand feels completely off the mark, because the reality is restoration hardware furniture is not ultra-luxury furniture. It's nice, it's expensive, but people flying around in Gulfstreams and chartering yachts are not buying cloud couches. I would love to see the market research on who they thought would be chartering these. From tariffs to stock prices to spending sprees, it is just not feeling like a great time for RH, and I am very curious about what's going to happen next.